I myself know all too well. I'll open your eyes and make you see I'm the king of my world. I'll break down the walls around you now.
What's going on, YouTubers? It's me once again, your AJ Lee fanboy, RKO2582, here to do my Raw review for this week of September 17, 2012. So much to cover. Let's not waste any time and get this Raw review underway. Alright, so Raw kicks off this week with Paul Heyman. And pretty much he was preaching about this past Sunday's WWE Night Champions, controversial finish. He's like, history was made this past Sunday on the Night of Champions that CM Punk, despite the controversial finish, still your WWE champion. And then he got Chad Patterson, the referee who made that call that night, I know, to come out and pretty much saying, like, educating everyone about another match. And this was good here when Heyman said, now that CM Punk has retained the WWE Championship, he now is your worthy respect. And then he got to do it. And then you love him, you hate him, John Cena arrives. And then he's like, pretty much John Cena cut the tape saying, shut up, Paul. And then we heard the chant, Cena sucks, Cena sucks, Cena sucks. John Cena's like, music to my ears, And then John Cena's like, okay, I mean, he's like, I never thought I'd say this, but you're right, Paul. I mean, we both got pinned and stuff, so he's like, I want to win the right way. So, and he asked the crowd, like, did you want that match to end on a draw? They were like, no. And then, like, does Punk deserve respect? And some say no, but I say yes. And then, the crowd was going, yes, 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 yes. I'm like, this crowd was too much with the random ass chants. Oh my god. And it didn't end there, folks. I'll get to more on the chants later. Bottom line is, that they want a winner, and then Alberto Del Rio comes out. Roy, do it, you man. And he's all like, stop whining, Cena. It's like I know, like, you had your chance, Benson, all that crap he used there. And finally, the promo was saved to my baby AJ, looking fine, and she ain't wearing those jeans, those pants anymore. She's wearing them short, like I like her. And then she makes a super main event. You have Sheamus and John Cena joining forces going against CM Punk, and I can't believe this, Alberto Del Rio. Pretty much your Night Champions main event coming together. So that's how we end the beginning segment of Raw. Alright, the first match of the night was a tag team match with Sin Cara, Rey Mysterio going against Epico and Primo. Before the match got started, it was official that JBL was going to do commentary once again, taking place of Jerry the King Lawler's position. But it didn't end there, folks. There was another commentary coming in for Raw this week, and it was, oh man, I marked out, people. You hear me? I marked out for this man right here. Finally, some barbecue sauce in the mix. Good old JR is back on commentary. And boy, did his voice help out big time throughout this show. I was kind of a little nitpicky over the fact he didn't get the same much because, he kept kind of getting the hate third wheel. But I mean, but it was good to still hear JR and JBL and Cole. And I noticed Cole's been starting to act more of a baby face throughout the show, I guess. And JBL was acting more of a heel, sort of. I mean, he was kind of in the build too, but he was more of a heel. Like the good old JBL that we all know and love. Alright, back to the tag team match. This was a good match. You had, it ends with a double 619, and then Sin Cara hits, that senton on Epico, 1, 2, 3. Your winners, Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio, but the true story of the matter is, the post-match was PTP, the primetime players, no, millions of dollars this week. They were all business. You feel me? They beat the crap out of Rey Mysterio and Sakara. They said, we are the true #1 contenders. And I can only imagine who's next on the PTP's hit list. Alright, we have a Divas match, and you have Beth Phoenix going against your new Divas champion, the Wonder Hosky herself, Eve. Urgh. And Layla was on commentary, and pretty much, and I'm surprised that some of the crowd was like saying, "Let's go Phoenix!" Yeah, and then yeah, and I can't believe this. Eve wins with a freaking cradle to Beth Phoenix. I'm like, wow. Yeah, pretty much no surprise. Your typical Divas match. Alright, so once again, your winner, Eve. Alrighty, you have Brodus Clay, my fucking sword, going up against, the one man band, baby! Heath Slater, and you had Antonio Cesaro, your U.S. champion that no one cares about, yeah, on commentary, or as I like to call him, Sagat from Street Fighter. He's the poor man's version of him. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I just did the Sagat trademark laugh. Yeah, gotta love Street Fighter. But anyway, Brodus Clay actually makes quick work of Heath Slater with the headbutt and his splash, and 1, 2, 3, yeah, Brodus Clay wins. And from the looks of it, are they gonna have a Cesaro Clay feud for the U.S. title? Only one way to find out. Maybe this week on SmackDown we'll find out more about it. Alright, we have the debut of Miz TV, of course, your Intercontinental Champion, The Miz. And I swear that I heard Miz TV before. Didn't they do this when he first came to SmackDown and it flopped? So I'm guessing it's brought back. Yeah, pretty much how these TV shows are these days. Reboots. Some of them. All right. Yeah, and he's all bragging about saying it's better than the cutting edge Piper's Pit and the High Rail, which I totally disagree with. Ain't even close, homie. And Booker T was his first guest, and pretty much the Miz was, of course, being the Miz, talking about who else, himself. And I agree with the crowd. Even JBL caught on with the crowd. Boring. And I couldn't agree more. Booker T, give me that mic, fool. And he's like, okay, you've done enough talking. He's like, it's time for a new guest on the show. And he's like, Ryback, and Ryback destroyed the set of Miz TV, and then of course with the feed me more. Hoping Ryback wins that Intercontinental Championship on the Miz, and I'm all for this Ryback Miz feud. And I gotta get Ryback's new shirt soon, man. If that looks like a badass shirt for a first time shirt, that was badass. And God, and before I forget, I heard that a live mic was in the crowd while Ryback was throwing stuff, and he started the Goldberg chants we keep hearing every week when Ryback comes out. I don't know if that fan got kicked out or not, but I'll get to more on. Hopefully we'll hear more info on that once I read the dirt sheets later today. Then you had Santina Morella, the Meatball, and Dolph Ziggler. Here's the world. Yeah, and pretty much, I mean, a friend of mine said, like, did Morel just call moves during this match? I'm like, I think Ziggler got frustrated. I'm like, wow. He had to get Morel to tell him what to do. I'm like, man, I don't know about But anyway, Ziggler still wins. I think with 2 zigzags. I mean, after Morrell was trying to go for the Cobra, but of course Vicky has Cobra and stuff, so he couldn't use it. And Dolph Ziggler wins. And then we had the return of Wade Barrett going up against Justin Gabriel. And this chant during this match, oh my god, they're like, "We want Nexus, we want Nexus, we want Nexus." Oh my god. And it wasn't a bad match, but that was like the highlight of this whole match. But of course, Wade Barrett's using that new finisher. He look like you get covered because then he does a short Irish whip and then knocks him out with a right hand. I'm like, whoo, what a right hand. 1, 2, 3, your winner is Wade Barrett, and I wonder who's going to sample the product this Friday on SmackDown. I am a tag team champion! I am a tag team champion! Oh yeah, the 9 champions tag team championship rematch between my team, your new champions, Daniel Bryan and Kane, going up against former champ Kofi Kingston and R-Truth. And this was a good tag team match, and of course, you had your typical Daniel Bryan Kane arguing stuff, and with the blind tag. And for a moment for the match, oh my god, I thought they were going to lose at one point, especially when Daniel Bryan almost cost his own team the title, and then somehow, some way, Kane hits the choke slam on R-Truth, and then Daniel Bryan, of course, my boy, has to get the glory, no lock, and once again, still tag team champions, and they're once again saying, "Oh, I'm a tag team champion." It was fun, and then of course they hugged it out in the end. I just love this team. I'm really gonna love this team. And next, you had Randy freaking Orton going up against Tenzai, aka Lord Shredder, once again. All I need to say is RKO, Randy Orton wins. Move on. All right. You had your intellectual savior among the masses, Damian Sandow. I know, come out because of promo saying like, "Summer is over and it's time for the children to go back to school." And then I kind of hated the snub to JR. I like stand up, but no one snubbed JR. And he's like, "Oh, and JR, slobber knocker is not a word." and then of course he calls them what else? Ignoramuses. And then woo woo woo, Zack Ryder saved the day and pretty much said, "I got a vocab lesson of my own. One word is shut and the other is up." And then we got an impromptu match between them, and then despite Ryder's efforts, he actually got a lot of offense. I was surprised. And then despite that, Damian Sandow still beats him 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and of course the cartwheel, which I love. And oh yeah, you're welcome. Alright, now on to the main event. You had Alberto Del Rio and CM Punk, your WWE champion, best in the world. And him and Heyman are funny together. I especially like when Punk checked Heyman's watch, like, "What time is it? It's clobbering time." And then Heyman's like, "Yay! High five." I'm really gonna love Heyman and Punk together. Okay, and John Cena and Sheamus. So, and this match is going good and stuff, and then we get to the stupid ending of this match. After John Cena hits the FU on Punk, and after Del Rio hits the bro kick on Del Rio, then Punk had his foot on the rope, and 1, 2, 3, the referee didn't call. He had his foot on the rope, and I'm like, what the hell is this? The NFL? Dumbass ref. And I didn't blame Punk and Heyman get on that referee. It's like, have my foot on the rope, man. Have my foot on the rope. Dumbass. Yeah, I mean, other than the ending, because the ending pissed me off, other than that, the show was pretty good. So I enjoyed Raw this week, like I said, other than the ending. And this is your boy, RKO 2582, with my Raw review for this week. See ya.